Hello everybody, welcome. And those of you who are watching live, I guess, welcome. My name is Manijeh, Dr. Manijeh Motaghy, and I'm the co-founder of Perfectly Here. We thought tonight we'd just tend to this stress and anxiety that's been going around in our country due to all the turmoil and turbulent election process and the result of it. So my intention is not to get into any kind of stories, but rather to encourage us to set the stories down for a few minutes and tend to our own peacefulness. It reminds me of my son, my older son. He's my tech guy. He's such a amazing tech support for me. There was a period of time where I would call him all the time and say, I need help, I need help. Finally he said, Mom, do you know about reset button? If you hit the reset button, most of your problems will be solved. And you don't have to call me and wait and. So, in fact, this is a reset button for us to sit down and create a little bit of peace, quietness with our mind, put the stories down, what's going to happen next, what has happened before, all kinds of things that we were shocked, or it can wait for a few minutes and then we can pick them up after if you want to. Okay, so let's just take a couple of deep breaths as you're sitting, wherever you're sitting, however you're placing yourself. Couple of deep breaths and release. Let's take one more deep breath and hold. As you let go, see if you can let go of any kind of story, any kind of mental activity. Just bringing yourself back to your own health, your own well-being, back to that sense of wholeness, integration. Let's continue by looking into our own self. Check in. What's your mind up to? Are there any thoughts, any images? Is there any kind of worry, anxiety in the mind? You don't have to push it away, just become aware of it. And then from there, check in with your mood, your attitude. What kind of a emotional state is there right now? How does it feel to be in this body, in this moment, on this chair? Just notice your inner experience. Is it pleasant? Is it unpleasant? Is it neutral? And if you're experiencing anything unpleasant, see if there is a connection to the content of the mind. These past few days, our minds have been running rampant, taking fear and turning it into all kinds of pictures and stories and anticipations. And so we can look at that and from a heart of compassion compassion for our own selves, to allow ourselves to be here with ourselves for a few minutes, recharge, reset. Let's take a deep breath in, let it out. And let's go deeper into the body. How does the body feel right now? Tap into any kind of tension, tightness, maybe in the shoulders, maybe in the back, the neck, coming around to the face, forehead, jaws, cheekbones. Bring a sense of gentle release. Gently soften those muscles as best as you can right now. It's important that you give something to your attention to be occupied with. If you don't give it some object, it will run rampant, leave you behind. So it's a good idea to let your attention feel your breath. This breath is alive, it's fresh, it's moving all over, all around the body. And it takes the entire nervous system to circulate the breath. So when you tap into it, you're calming the nervous system. See if you can feel just one breath. And just one breath. And this one breath only one breath. During this period of time, there is no one to please, nothing to worry about, nothing to resolve. It's just a few minutes. Consider this as an appointment with yourself. A me time, a time where you just sit with your own self, tending to your own inner experience, to how you can be scared and your heart can shut down with your own inner thoughts. So let's take a deep breath in. See if you can let go of anything in your body, any tightness, any tension, or loosening the grip you have around your thoughts. Whatever feels justified, to be upset or angry. For this moment, you can loosen that grip. Feel that gentle rhythm of the breath, moving in, moving out. And if you still find your mind busy, you can give it something to be reflecting on so that it's useful, it's to your benefit. You can allow your own values to come up, your own personal values, values that are higher, that are timeless, values of non-harming. Values of kindness and compassion. It's a good time to reflect on all the beings all around the world who have been, are suffering, have suffered throughout history of mankind, all over the world, in Africa, China, Sudan, the Middle East, everywhere. Children who have been enslaved. And so comparing that to a sense of anticipation that we have right now. Letting ourselves understand even more, a little bit more deeply from experience. Tending to the breath, tending to the body, and encouraging a sense of equanimity, steadiness, peacefulness. For if we're not aware and not conscious about our own thoughts, our own anger, that both together can cause harm to others and to ourselves. We can use some of Thich Nhat Hanh's beautiful messages. As I breathe in love. As I breathe out joy. With an inhalation, you can make a note of love. With an exhalation, make a note of joy. As I breathe in calm. As I breathe out peace. Inhaling calm, exhaling peace. So it's important to understand that, especially in times of difficulty, that we can help ourselves to stay calm, to stay collected, so we can be wise. So that if there is any kind of action or choice or decision we can make towards resolving difficulties, that we make it out of a place of wisdom rather than out of a place of anger, resentment, fear, worry, which is not going to be any good solution, does not come out of that place. So, to create our equanimity, our steadiness, our peacefulness, we can practice some phrases of equanimity. As you feel your breath, you can recite, "Things are as they are. May I be with things as they are. May I hold difficulties with ease. I am as I am. May I be with myself as I am. May I hold my challenges, my pain and suffering with ease, with kindness. And we can offer some words of kindness to all beings. Knowing that all beings are susceptible to suffer, to have pain. May all beings, including myself, feel safe, feel protected. May all beings, including myself, be nourished and loved. May our hearts be filled with joy. May all beings, including myself, be free from worry, anxiety, fear. May we be healthy and strong. So I'd like to end with saying to take care of yourself, all of you. There's no sense suffering or being upset or angry. Nothing is going to come out of that. Being kind to yourself. And use your breath to feel present, aware, awake,